Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to BSV TV. I'm your host Satoshi, and on this show we'll be defending the one and only, truly genuine Bitcoin. The Bitcoin that Satoshi Nakamoto designed in his white paper as a peer-to-peer electronic cash system for the world. Let's get the disclaimers out of the way. So all the statements that you hear on this show are opinion and must only ever be taken as opinion. They are never to be taken as any form of advice, family, financial, sexual or otherwise. And on that note, let's sit back, relax, have some fun and enjoy the show. Get paid for your content in Bitcoin and set your own fee on Streamanity.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I wasn't asked why I'm convinced. Craig is Satoshi. I posted on Reddit. He signed in my presence using the private key from block number one, the very first mined Bitcoin block on a computer that I'm convinced had not been tampered with, on software I'm convinced that had not been tampered with, a message of my choosing.
At InChain, we've just funded a number of universities doing, so far, a test up to 1 gigabyte because it validates what we've already done independently. We've tested up to 380 gigabyte blocks. We've tested 1 million transactions a second and transaction sizes up to 20 megabytes. Super complex scripts, basically ones that can run operating systems. That's basically all of global commerce times about 50. On top of that, we can have complex scripts. On top of that, we can scale each of those transactions 1,000 times, which effectively means about 1 billion transactions per second, which means we can then have all derivatives, all complex trades. That means high frequency trading. It means everything that happens globally.
Is the market that effectively BSV is going for, is that global e-commerce, which is currently valued at $29 trillion?
No, that's too small.
Buy and sell Bitcoin instantly at bsvgravity.com. And you can now book and pay for your winter holiday at skibsv.com. Good afternoon, everybody. It looks like we are live at 5 once again. We have made it on time. Check it out. Love it when a plan comes together. So trying to keep these shows as short as possible. Let's just jump straight into it. I've not seen these figures yet, so when you see them, it's going to be the same time that I see them. So let's get excited about it. Alright, so I just need to pay attention to this quickly because an account pointed out that if you look at the blocks that Hathor are mining, they are literally like empty blocks, like less than a kilobyte, 0.25 kilobytes. Look, so Hathor is just simply destroying these empty blocks. It's the only ones that Hathor is mining. So I don't really understand the significance of this, but it is clearly something. Like clearly something. And I don't know. I don't know how they're doing it. I'm just learning as I go along. But it's basically chomping up all the really easy small blocks. So basically the likes of Binance and via BTC can't have them. So I don't quite know how it's finding them and how it's mining them, but it's certainly making it not easy for these shitcoin enterprises to just simply take a load of Bitcoin. So yeah, and it was somebody else that pointed this out to me. So again, fascinating stuff. I'm literally, like I said, learning as I go along. So something is happening, something is afoot, and again we just need to, all will be revealed in the future, I've no doubt, but that's what's going on. So if you do have any ideas about this, just let me know. Yeah, KP Dad, yeah, 0.25 kilobytes. I mean, it's not even 1 kilobyte. So yeah, I don't really understand the significance of that. But I mean, even though you're mining such small blocks, you still get the block reward. The Bitcoins are still in there. So yeah, don't know what's going on there. But keep your eyes peeled. Learn something new every day, like literally every day, as they say. Whoa, whoa, what is going on here? Hathor with 48.61% and TAL increased up to 25%. So yeah, so Binance has dropped right down. Yeah, so it looks like Binance is moving their hash rate from Bitcoin onto Corecoin, and they've left Hathor and Tal to run awry in Bitcoin, as they say. Not that I've got any problems with that. I don't know what's going on, and because these mining companies are private entities, you know, you don't really know who to speak to. You know, obviously, you know, the further up the food chain, the Bitcoin food chain you got, you know, obviously, you know, powerful forces are at play here. I have my suspicions, but as we've learnt, you cannot change the protocol without breaking the law. So even if you did 51% attack it, you cannot change it. So what's the point? You're just going to do that and then break the law or something? So yeah, doesn't really matter. So that was kind of interesting. But I mean, good to see TAL. I mean, literally, when Bitcoin becomes the only, well, yeah, the only digital asset, you know, in the world, effectively, this is gonna represent the global hash rate. So TAL at the moment has got pretty much 25% of the global hash rate, because everybody is going to be falling over themselves wanting Bitcoin, and there they are, just chugging away, 25%. And Hathor still smashing these blocks, you know, claiming the block reward, even though they've only got like, you know, 0.25 kilobytes of data in them. Again, you know, gonna have to get somebody to explain this to me, because this is tech. You know, this is techie stuff. I'm a fundamentals person. So stuff like this, you know, I need people to explain it to me. But, you know, in the meantime, just keep an eye on things and see what unfolds. That's all I can say. But yeah, you know, always changing. So let's have a quick look at the shitcoin market. Sea of green at the moment. South Korea telecoms giant approved for digital certificate blockchain wallet. Ooh. All right. I mean, you know, again, all roads lead to Bitcoin. So, you know, any news generally about positive stuff and things happening is all good for Bitcoin. Here we go. So this one says alleged $1 billion BTC scammer arrested in Spain. That is huge. $1 billion. Jeepers. I mean, like in crypto, you know, $1 billion here and there is like thrown around all over the place. I mean, it's absolutely insane, isn't it? So DeFi project harvested, exploited over $24 million. Another day, another DeFi hack. Early this morning, Harvest Farm was exploited for over $24 million. The exploit took place just a few hours after DeFi analyst Chris Black published a statement that warned of the vulnerabilities in the Harvest protocol. BuyBSV.live, the best place to buy Bitcoin SV online. Get paid for your content in Bitcoin and watch the full episode on Streamanity for just 20 cents. Go to www.satoshi.tv. See the link in the description below. Bitcoin, one world, one chain.
Yeah! One vision.